Alright, we just need to close out the final shard tail one here. And, I don't know. I don't know if there's too much to say about this one, really. I don't think it's bad. I don't think anything about the combo is great, but shard tail's here, so I think that's great. Put it that way. I kind of think this is the worst of shard tail's combos, personally. There's still synergies present between the clans, though. I just don't think it really, you know, it doesn't... Sorry for that. It just doesn't, I don't know. There's just nothing about this. It's not like Stygian, where I think there's really nice synergies despite the anti-synergies. With this one, I just think there's some anti-synergies, and there's not really massive synergies to overcome them, but still... We can just carry it with Hellhorned here. I mean, there's still stuff like shelter and armor, potential, you know, railhammer and whatnot, which is good. Hidden passage, you know, we saw it in the other one, but overstacking a floor, as long as you don't purge out all your units, is generally pretty good with WURMKIN. Inferno's just a good card. Nothing really particularly great about it in WURMKIN, but I'm glad that we start with it. So we don't really have much scaling here other than the shelter. It's all good though. Let me try to think how I want to swing this. So we got Sin of Shadow and Diligent. Definitely keep the shards low if we can. We got the Hellhorn, Merchant of Steel, Hellvent with WURMKIN or Herzl Horde. Merchant of Steel has the Unstable Vortex, but we do not get a banner there, so we might have to not be super picky with our banners. Because I really do want to hit this up most likely, especially if you find imps and can't find in this, because this Merchant of Steel sucks. We'd want to go the trinket route here. Maybe even, you know, think about holding gold for this to try to get value out of that trinkets. Yep. A lot of Merchant of Steel's getting hit, not a lot of Merchant of Magic's getting hit. I think maybe one magic. Probably one magic. Like, this is a bad steal, but we'll see. It all changes, right? But you want to have that plan. You know, at the time of recording this, it hasn't been that long after the tournament, but by the time this video comes out, it'll probably have been a few weeks. I've said it before, briefly mentioned, but I have to go away for a bit, and so I'm trying to queue up a bunch of videos while I'm gone. I think by the time this video comes out, I'll be back, though. But just, you know, trying to give you a timeline. But anyway, I guess what I mean to say is in that tournament, you'll notice I took super long the first 3 rings, planning everything out. That, I think, is the most important time in any run, is formulating what the best value path is going to be, and trying to fit everything into that value path accordingly. But obviously be flexible, things change. Okay, this music's a bit fucking loud, Jesus. Let's turn that down a bit. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Now, both great to start with, but I think you just always do Imperialist. Imperialist is the most important thing to lock in. Even though you want 2 of the Imp Parade, you're much better off getting stuck with all 3 into Imperialist than you are with all 3 into Imp Parade. I think 3 Imp Parade is pretty bad. Sometimes it's good, but I can count... Usually you just want to hit a rally at that point. You don't want to get the 3rd point unless you really do need that Welder Helper every turn. I generally don't think you want that. It can get really awkward. Well, we don't really have anything for Notice Stone other than these 2, but we also just don't have spell damage, so Cleansing Water it is. I think we take this. I mean, might as well, right? We want a unit draft. This armor is kind of whatever. I mean, so I think we... One unfortunate thing is I do think we got to set up top for this. I don't want to... I think I can what am I trying to say? If I'm up there, I can Inferno the boss or these before they get to me. Now, the low roll is that we, you know, get... I think at any time we only need to put one imp into play. We do 20 damage with it. But what was I going to try to say? Fuck it, I don't remember. Oh yeah, okay, the low roll would have been that we draw Inferno here, but we don't get that, so that's good. Now what else do we want to do? I want to save these for the boss. There's not much point in me playing them out. I think I want to get echoes on this floor, because it's going to be hard to get echoes on the floor, and I do want to get a shelter off if I can. It's not really that important for me to kill these things, but maybe it is important for me to kill this. So I'll try to kill that, I think, and we'll just put this guy down. Wherever we put him, he's going to die, so... Alright, well, we get Inferno here. I think we just... I don't know, it's weird, but I might not play it. You know, I feel like I can do this and then just all of these die. And I can just do that. All of the I do want this steward to die, so we only need like one of the whatevers for the upcoming thing. And we'll just take all that out. I think I just want to put that there. We could just bring this guy up, but with I don't know, with the way this is, it probably doesn't make sense. I think we can do this. I would have debated just Infernoing this floor. Man, pretty unlucky not to get any of those imps. I guess it happens. It's about as a low roll as you could get here, but hey, it happens. We should still be fine. We're gonna take some damage, though. Yeah, that sucks. It's as low roll as the low roll could be, though. I mean, that we had kept all of those imps in our deck to try to get them for that turn. It's just, we just massively low rolled. Happens. But this is Infused, it's a Fledgling Imp. We're happy to see that for sure. We could take the Bounding Echoes. I don't know if it does a whole lot for us. It's just generally good to have a Bounding Echoes. Trying to think if anything else makes more sense. Like maybe Echo Infusion actually makes more sense. Gives us a nice defensive thing. I think I actually like the Echo Infusion. Horned Warrior is probably the best unit we can hope to have. Now Rail Beater here would be the nuts. Hey, we got Endless on the Imp. It's good. Steelworker works. Sure. So we'll definitely lock that in. That's for sure. You generally want a health here, and we'll just not reroll here. So no gold coming up. We might as well remove Steward, I guess. Now, if we want, we could put the Steelworker in right now to the Horned Warrior. I think I like it. For 25 shards, it makes things harder, but that armor is going to be pretty good. We won't do those, so those are about the worst we could see there of both. We'll hold out for hopefully either a quick or a multi-strike on Horned Warrior. It's just gold. I have 10 pyre health. I don't know, though. I took the cleansing water. I feel like I should take this. I should be able to kill this most of the time. Let's put them up there. Let's hit you once so that that damage shield gets hit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put you there. Maybe I shouldn't have took Echo Infusion, I don't know. So we definitely want this. Let's move you up. I don't want... Fuck. Really fuck... I should have hit the other one, but it's... Yeah, there we finally get this. I was gonna say, though, it's getting really fucking annoying that I can't, like, find this shit. Let's try to get a few more turns in here. We can do that. This, by the way, is why Imperialist is so much more better, or so much more better, so much better than the alternative. So we should be able to pound this. Now we can put that in as an infusion without spending a hell vent. I don't know that we need that. It's pretty good that it's infused, but we're already getting some pretty damn good value. I don't think we need it. It's weird, but it's a lot of damage. It's not going to outdo the Imp, though. And I can hell vent the Imp right here, which I'm going to do. I say we just don't take it. We don't need to delay our draw to it. What we need is defense at this point, which we don't even really need defense. Keeper of Echoes is like almost good enough. But for this, I don't think so. I think we've got our units. Let's just put this into that. Hell vent that and we should be good. We'll take a pip upgrade. Let's see what we can do here first. Oh, well. Still will probably take a pip upgrade. Could intrinsic this. I don't know, I'm already going to be at a pretty high amount of shards here. 75. I think we should not add any more shards. Alright, this will give him armor, but so be it. Just putting up there in case I needed to like fracture, but we already found one of these, so that pretty much is more or less GG. Now we have Pip. We can fit the other one on. Pretty nice. If we were to, you know, ever get it. 71 by 2. Haha. Last stand is definitely worth. Right now we've got 3 strikes. I do think we want this. This side we default to. It has the vortex, unless we have huge reasons to go that way, which we don't. Endless on another unit? That's probably not really going to work. 25 health on this seems good, though. Just use it to chump block. Ugh, shitstone. We don't want that. But I'll do that. I mean, 225 health isn't the worst thing in the world. Now we upgraded our defense pretty big there in a lot of these fights. I could spell chain this. I don't think that's that good. We're hitting on everything that we don't really want. Intrinsic here also doesn't make sense because I do think we want to set up top. We want to find our imps or else we can't do much. If I find Cheater's Hand, it'd be a good intrinsic. Oh well, we already have a pip upgrade, so it's really not that necessary. These vortexes are going to be nice. I think I like the shelters. I also like the supplemental imps. I could probably get rid of a passage. We have really no need of that. I'll keep 1 just for utility, and possibly getting a drop cage could make it worth it. Ooh, Imp Parade. Okay, now it doesn't cost us anything to put those down. We can probably get rid of those imps then, but I don't know. Let's hold some gold, I think. I have that trinkets coming up. We did low roll and not get quick or multi-strike, but I don't think I'm going to go searching for quick and multi-strike here. We've gotten a few times now just endless and large stone. If we get that again, it's a completely wasted ring. Like I said, go for the guaranteed value. Now, multi-strike I think we can handle. We've added a lot. It's the easiest of the bosses. 75 shards isn't the worst thing in the world. Drawing last stand in your opener, though, that's up there. Will get my gold at least. Alright, we get them. That's good. You can see how nice that extra 26 health is for something like this, right? And we'll do this, get some of that going. Get some echoes going. We could play... So at 98, 93 by 2, I would kill everything. They don't really kill me. I think I would like to get these out of the deck. I could have Inferno'd, but I just don't need to. I'm already killing everything, and I'm not taking any damage anyway. So, you know, why bother? Could do this down here. I don't know. For whatever reason. Now, that would obviously have been a dumb play if it was the Scourge boss. Eating up his rage is a good thing. This is a good thing. Just a wee bit of damage. God, I love Hellhorned. A Pyre Chomper is speculative. It's not going to do anything for me right now. But it sure would be nice if I got a Transcend Up. You know what, though? I already have a point Imp Parade. I'm already fine if I find Transcendent. So there's really no need to take these, unless I think I need Battering Ram. I could. It's potential that I would want Battering Ram. I do already have to cost reduce 2 of these, so I think the Inferno just trumps anything Battering Ram would give me. I can blast people with Inferno before they get to me. And yeah, this is just not going to do anything for me unless I really had Wormkin-tastic things I'm doing, which I just am not. This is really a Hellhorn deck with, just a few things of Wormkin around. I could really remove every single Wormkin aspect of this deck and it'd be better off for it. So yeah, let's take the value here. Look at that. See? That is why you do the value routes. Oh, loo-la-la. As good as Hell's Banners is, I think the Railhammer is better. Now we're definitely set on defense. Look at this too. Yikes. I could sap. Don't think I really need to place armor on myself when I'm already getting 9 a turn. Plus whatever comes from that. I think we want to sap the enemy. We want to damage them. And increase card draw. Do we even want that? It's not that good. It's okay. I might want it. It'd be good to kill a Purifier here and there. It's 30 damage. It's pretty nice. I think the damage option is pretty undertaken. I could get rid of some fractures, probably. I don't think they're like too useful to me. And yeah. Alright. Should be able to do spikes. It's no problem. 50% of the time they get removed. Got removed a ton there. Did I put Intrinsic on last stand and I just am not seeing it? I must have. I fucked that turn up. The tilt got to me. I don't even think I want to redraw into that. I'll just play it for 1. Alright, we already got this. It's good. Let's get the echoes on here for now. Let's do... well... Alright, let's just bring this up then. Could take that out. I think I'm better off taking some of these out. I don't know. Inferno is a good card, but this is just what I feel like it is usually for me. It's like, well, I could Inferno this, but I don't need to. I'm already just fucking everything up. I would have been better off. Like, let's say I drew Inferno instead of one of these. I would have rather just gotten my better cards. I don't know that Inferno is actually one of the best. I used to think it was one of the best Hellhorn cards. As I've gotten pretty good with Hellhorns, I do think it's situationally good, but it's expensive. You have to go, if you have to go out of your way to reduce the cost, like if it's just not naturally falling such that you're finding like a -2 at your Divine Temples, or if you can't naturally justify spending the money and going to a Merchant of Magic to cost reduce it, you know, it's just really awkward. Really, really awkward to play. And honestly, a lot of the time with Hellhorn just can blast the entire floor anyway. So, long story short, I'm just not going to play it. Let's do this. Because I don't need to. I'm going to fucking destroy everything here. Ooh, look at that. Now that's an Inferno. Disco Inferno. I didn't actually want to kill anything back there because I don't want to increase the damage to me. Not that it matters, but it's just good practice, I think. This guy does a lot of damage, but I got a lot of my own damage and I got a lot of defense. Even here, I'm not going to Hellvent him, or Inferno him, even though I have 3 Ember. I don't want to kill this guy before everything hits me. I'd just rather do this. I already do, 1/4 of the Inferno there anyway, so we get this right on time. Boom. 1 round is all you need when you got the Fledgling Imps. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, sorry. Now this is a good Wormkin card. These are the good Wormkin cards right here. Soul Crushing Guilt, Force Contamination, and I'd throw in Return Soul as well. Those 3 uncommons, typically just always good. Very swingy clan, I feel. But then you got stuff like Soul Cripple. For a 2 cost, I don't know, 13 Reap on a single target, it consumes. Just ain't good enough, man. It can work in niche scenarios, I suppose, but trying to think what I need here. Do I really need Daze? I mean, I already have some sap. I have Dazed already. I have a lot more echoes than I know what to do with. Like, would I rather have Forced Contam, I guess, is what I'm thinking about. I do a lot of damage, but I might need to do more. Guilt is the better card. This is one of the best cards in the game, Soul Crushing Guilt. Definitely a top 5 in the entire game contender. As is Tiresome Climb, as is Fledgling Imp. If you want to count colorless, though, good old Wingmaker is the #1 card, I would say. Well, I don't know. Transcendum's in there. I don't know. What do I need more? I've got a lot of armor. I've already got some Dazed. I have some sap. I have additional armor. Do I really need the Dazed? I've also got a Last Stand with 2 self-infused endless Fledgling Imps. Do I really need the Forced Contamination? Like, I could actually be a wild man and skip these, you know? I'm not opposed to it. We don't have a draw upgrade. It's not like I can fuck around. The way I lose is to not draw my Fledgling Imps. In all honesty, so I don't know. I think I'm just going to skip. I think I already got everything covered that those would give me. They're just kind of win more and maybe lose more because I won't draw my Imps. And again, values on this side, so we don't go this way. We're probably just going to settle for no upgrades on the Horned Warrior. Well, we can upgrade him here if we find any. Oh, look at that. Volatile Gauge. Very, very bad in Wormkin. You know I'm a Gauge guy, but I will... This deck might be okay for Gauge, but I don't know. Gauge would probably fuck my ability often up to draw, or to play both Fledgling Imps on each turn. I would draw them quicker, so there's that. I could play Inferno more. I could draw Wingmaker more and play it more. Even though it would be costed up a lot of the time. But Last Stand, I could cycle to it more often and then play it with a little bit more ease. I would get to Tiresome Climb more. It would average cost the same. I'd probably have to remove Echo Infusion. That's fine. I'd probably have to remove it anyway. It's really not doing much for this deck. I get an Echo Infusion every turn, basically. Man. I really feel like I owe it to the team here to take the Gauge. It could be pretty fucking bad against a Diligent, though. Like, definitely there's no need to take Gauge here. But I feel, I don't know, I just feel so inclined to take Gauge when it comes about. So for the record, Just gonna send it. Just gonna fucking send it. You know, are you silly? You know I'm gonna send it. Alright, let's get a Wingmaker, maybe? Maybe? What's in the middle? Gold? Of course I'm gonna send it. The fuck you think I am? I think the Wingmaker holdover is pretty good. Let's just cost it down by 1. I don't know though, 6 doesn't really kill anything. Maybe we cost something else down. Like this or something, or this. I like the tiresome climb. Alright, we're sending it, boys. We're sending it. Oh, boo. Ooey. Yeah. Don't need that. Do I take that? Let's reroll. Permafrost. Tell you what. We can just add this now. We don't need piercing or anything, I don't think. And let's get this down. I feel like I will want to play this somewhat often. I feel like I need to make use of that Inferno. I bashed on it, but it is a good card. Like, now it's going to be a good card. Like, it'll be a much better card with Gauge. I mean, look at this shit. Boom. Fucked him up right there. They didn't even know what was coming. Alright, if I put her down first, I can afford this. By the way, Gauge value right here. This is some Gauge value. Let's just get this. I don't want to, you know, cycle into all those all the time. This will always be 0 too, which is nice. Now those fucking Hellborn Harvests won't be nice. I can tell you that much. Oh, Gauge. I guess it could be worse. It could be 3. You know, like basically everything else in this fucking deck. I can take the damage. I've got a lot of here. But do I want to redraw these is a question. I do want to kill that. I think that's better. And then, I guess I just don't really do anything else. Now we're fucking talking. I don't need extra pip here. Is a thing. So, I mean, I'll still do this here. These fucking scourges, though. Let's take you out. I don't want all these scourges coming in. This volatile Gauge has basically... okay, I can't do this. I can do that. Get a little bit of space for whatever that's worth. I can just... well, we can't play this. We really can't do much of anything, can we? Guess I can play that. Do that or something, I don't know. I mean, we'll win this fight. Would have been a lot easier, though, if I didn't have Gauge. I'll be honest with you. Without Gauge, this fight, not so hard. But at a certain... I have to imagine at some point Gauge is going to stop fucking me, right? Just going to do that. This Wingmaker's not working for me. Gotta get those Fledgling Imps back. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna play this. Such bullshit that guy heals the flying boss. He has gained a lot of health over this. I'll take it. Oh, I can do this too. Let's see, 270. I don't necessarily have that much armor built up. I am doing 6. Nearly 800 damage a turn, so I'm probably good on that front. Here, let's do this, that. Yeah. That will do it for me. You cost me 12, Gage. You cost me 12. Nah. No need. Well, we definitely want Ember. There's no way this is good, right? How could this be good? If she was a demon instead of a Titan spawn, she'd be good. You know, technically at a certain amount of damage, if I can get there, which maybe I can't with Gage, but she would outdo the Horned Warrior because of the trample. I wish that there was like, not that I would want to do it here, but I'm just thinking of like Hornbreaker Prince. Like, I wish there was an option on this, like an additional option that was like, yeah, you can come and I'll ditch the champ and you're my champ now. Because I would do that with a lot of champs in this game. Not Shardtail, but I would do it with like Hornbreaker Prince. If I didn't get Architect Penumbra, I'd do it with that. Even maybe just Architect Penumbra sometimes I'd rather have. But for this deck, I don't really see how I fit her in. She's too slow. I only have so much pip. Definitely this route. Ooh, well, I could have fit her in. Fuck. The only thing that sucks about this, though, is it takes up my final slot. You know? Do I really gain that much by this pip reduction? I guess I do, actually, honestly. Think about 2 of them on a floor. Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah. Hellvent planes have changed. This is what I'm talking about. Like, plan a route out that gets you value, but if something like this comes up, you know, I was just going to Hellvent the, either the Imp or the Hammer or the Inferno, but now it's a very clear Hellvent, this one. Very easy Hellvent. Let's get rid of the things that are just unplayable. Like, Echo Infusion right now is unplayable. Hidden Passage is pretty bad. Yeah, is Hidden Passage the worst in the deck right now? That's rare that a card that good is like that, but Gage, the Gage world's a different world. I honestly think I'll spell chain this. With Gage, it makes sense. We don't need to pierce that, though. Or do any shenanigans there. I don't think this is, even though we got a pretty good deck, I don't really think that this is, like, to the point of absolute insanity yet. Imp Parade 2 will definitely be nice. Spell Shield. It does hurt the Hammer, but it doesn't hurt Inferno. It doesn't really stop most of our game plan. We're going to be getting 18 armor a turn. Supposedly. I could avoid Ember Drain if I put this down first, or I could fracture one of these. But the fracture doesn't kill him. I think I just put her down first, and then we'll do this. I don't know. Do I really need to do that? What if I just did this? I think I like that better. So this is the nice thing, you know, when we just get massively unlucky and bottom deck both of the imps, we at least have a normal imp. I really want to increase the space here, but I could get the gold if I did this here. I don't know that I need the space to be increased here. Let's do this. I do want to avoid Ember Drain. Ember Drain's kind of fucking me up. I think I do want to do that. Let's just get some gold. I actually could hit this here. Might as well. Alright, we are off to the races now. I keep forgetting I've got this cleansing water. Oh, this is a pretty good turn. Our damage is definitely getting up there. That's the group we want to hit that on. I'm going to miss playing you, Hellhorned. Even though Awoken's probably my best clan, it's just, it's too fun. Too damn fun to play this clan. We'll do this. Now I'm curious what'll happen. I feel, so it's at 4 right now. It should be between 1 and 3 when it comes back. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back at 0. Now, if anyone can explain that one to me, we'll find out. I mean, hopefully I can see it in action, or hopefully we, you know, y'all can see it in action. I know I've done it on my videos before. I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, we'll see. Alright, well, it didn't happen there. It doesn't happen all the time, I should say, but you gotta trust me, it happens. I swear, I'm not a crazy person. Maybe I am a crazy person, who knows. Oh, living armor, I'm sorry for what's about to happen to you. Yeah, it's a 1. One of these days I'll swear it will happen. But not today, apparently. It's a wee bit of damage. I mean, I've done more damage in my lifetime, but it's definitely a wee bit. Imp in a box, not so good with the gauge. Inflame's okay with gauge. Battering ram is okay with gauge. I don't know, maybe I can take battering ram. I'm going to have a lot of armor. Why not? I don't need it, but man, it really wants to give me the good WURMKIN cards. I just don't want them, man. I don't want them. You keep them. Not that third one's not a good one. That third one fucking sucks. All right, we can maybe find. Well, we can't. Oh, man. Mandibles is good. I've high rolled on the best artifacts I could find, WURMKIN-wise. Or sorry, Hellhorn-wise. I haven't really seen any of the WURMKIN ones. This is a decent one. I think we just re-roll here. Alright, none of that's really all that good. So, quick would have been nice. One of these days I'm gonna get Firestone Housing here when I actually go this route. One of these days, I swear it. It'll happen. You trust me. What am I gonna hell vent? This? I think I actually hell vent this. Especially since I have these double summons. As far as what to get rid of, the fractures aren't too good. We get rid of them. I believe we have 0 reason for echoes, right? Like actually 0, other than the shelters, which aren't really the reasons. I mean, Railhammer already gets me enough armor. So really we should start removing stuff. I think the old magic's okay. Shelter's okay. I don't know. Fracture's a good card. I'm sorry to do this, but I am going to remove every last one of you. And I think we'll just call that good, because this 100 won't get me enough for another removal. It's also Diligent. We don't want to fuck around with Diligent. 3 casting like the best of them. Fuck. Well, we do want to put it down. Man, I don't want to burn this, but I also don't want these scourges coming in. This is the right call just to do this. I mean, these scourges are fucking brutal with Volto Gauge. Kinda, I don't know. It's like, they don't hurt my draw that much because I'm already drawing a lot, but I don't know. They come in costed 2 and 3, and I just have to take the hit, and then they reshuffle. So it hurts subsequent draws. Like, do I need the tiresome climb? He's got 8 stealth. By the time he gets to the top, he won't be stealthed. I think we can burn it. It's such a good card, but I think this will be good for us. Let's put you down first. What's more important to get in here? I think we do want this guy in. I don't want to consume that. I don't know. Just consume that. I have only this as far as spells go, but I'll burn it here. Again, the reason I can't draw spells, A, I don't have many, but B, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. I mean, yeah, A, I don't have any. There is no B. I just don't have fucking spells, I guess. It should be fine just playing these imps out. It would be really nice if I could get that hammer back. I think I saved that. Do I need this, though? Probably not. Just play that out, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, we're burning it. I don't need it again. We'll get a little more greedy with this last stand, and I'll just take this hit, whatever, it's 1. Yay, I finally played out a hand. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves some fucking rage here. I could play this one, but I don't really want to take that damage, so we'll just do that for now. It's fine. Able to chump block pretty much all of it. Let's just do that. have to imagine at 1111 by 3 that we're probably killing this boss, so I probably don't need to take that damage. Just running some quick numbers in my head. Carry the square root of 420. Yeah, I think that the math does indeed check out. Oh, there you saw it. There you saw it. Look, witness it. Why is it at 0? I never cost reduced it. I don't have any artifact in my deck that should reduce the cost. Here we go. Proof. I'm not crazy. I am not. Look, it's at 0. Why? How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, I'll tell you. It's, if anything, it should cost more, but we know it doesn't go above 3 for gauge. We see that with double stack cards and stuff, but yeah, right here. I'm gonna hover it for a bit. I want to know. This is surely a bug, right? Has to be a bug. Well, we're gonna have to take this anyway. So let's do that and then that. Oh, that's satisfying. Fuck you, Diligent. You know how much I hate you? Take a look at your cleaved in half body on the ground. That might be an indication. Oh, we're going to have us some fun, Diligent. We're going to have us some fun. Yeah, I could daze you. Why not? Why not? Or I could just not daze you and just get both my imps in. That's also an option. That's like an option that might be better. In hindsight, I should have just, you know, not ever drained myself, but whatever, it's all good. So you do 12. I'll be gaining more than you have to give me here, so it'll all be good. Oh, wait, we should do that first, huh? Let's do that. Do that. I'd love to be able to do this. I think we want to keep these going, though, right? Make that double summon work for us. Ooh, look at this. Technically not that good. Here, what if I go like that? I don't think this is going to work out for me. Oh well. How greedy do I need to be here? I'll tell you what. Let's greed a little bit. You know what? I could have killed him there. What am I doing? Man, I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry for that. I will now atone for my sins here by finishing him here. Missed lethal, as they used to say in Hearthstone. Missed lethal indeed. Boom. I guess Horned Warrior asked Divinity a question that he couldn't answer. I'll tell you what he asked him. Open or closed, bitch? The answer was closed. Closed cast it, motherfucker. Get the fuck in the ground. That's right, Hellhorned is complete. Actually, it's technically not. I have to cycle all the way back, do Hellhorned prints with 3 of them, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. We know we'll get those. Those ones are easy. We're just going to breeze through the rest of these and it'll be all good. Fun one. MVP, tempted to give it to Fledgling Imp. Yeah, Fledgling Imp. Just such a solid unit. Who needs Transcendent? You just get the Fledgling Imp. You don't need the Transcendent. You'll take the Transcendent, but you don't need the Transcendent. I should really just give it to Hellhorned if I'm being honest though. Look at this deck. What did WURMKIN do? Seriously, what did WURMKIN do? Where's the WURMKIN artifacts other than the fucking bullshit starter one? Not a single WURMKIN artifact. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just pointing out. They contributed nothing to the artifact pool. Not that they have bad artifacts, but again, They didn't contribute there. I took out all of their starter cards. Shelter. That's literally it. The only fucking Wormkin card is Shelter. And the only reason it's in there is because it minorly provides me benefit while also consuming itself so that I don't have to redraw it if I can find the time to play it. It's the only damn reason it made it to the final deck. Step up your game, Wormkin. Look at Hellhorn over here. Look at Hellhorn. Carrying the absolute shit out of this run. And you didn't do fuck all. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.